Jamie Land. In case you don't, she probably hates this, but I introduce her as Tommy Land's daughter. Tommy Land, the first congressional district. But she's here representing the governor's office.
Well, it's good to be here with you guys today. I want to thank Jerry and Ken and Family Council for the invitation. I work for the governor. I am the faith-based liaison, the homeschool liaison, and I also work in constituent services. So I have a variety of roles there in our office. But what I'm more passionate about is definitely on the faith and the homeschool side. I wanted to talk to y'all about a variety of things today, but one of the things that I've been getting a lot of questions on the last few months is in regards to the Restore Hope Summit. We had one back in 2015. And it was a success. We had over 500 churches represented at our first one. When the governor came into office, he knew that we had a foster care crisis. We also had a prison reentry system crisis going on in our state. So he reached out. The government can't fix everything. It shouldn't fix everything. And so we reached out to the faith leaders. We reached out to communities and said, hey, this is what's going on. We need you guys to get involved. And that's why we had our first summit. In 2016, we didn't have a summit because the nonprofit Restore Hope has started. And they launched 2 pilot programs, one in Sebastian County and one in White County. And the purpose of these programs are to create alliances in the community. We reach out to business owners and faith leaders in the communities, and we ask them to put together an alliance. And the alliance is law enforcement, DCFS, workforce services, business owners, you name it, from the community come together. And then those alliances pick 2 to 3 areas for their community that are a problem. So the problems that you may see in Sebastian County may not be the problems that you're having in Pulaski or Cleburne or Crittenden. So we want the communities to pick what their problems are and come up with ways to address those. And also in regards to the foster care system and the prison reentry. So they're working together with that. They're also partnering with local colleges in what's called a good grid system. And the local colleges, their social work programs, the students are calling businesses saying, would you be willing to hire people re-entering society from a term in prison? And then what jobs do you have? So they're putting this information into a database. And then when the people are coming and they're looking for jobs, they're matching them through the Good Grid system with the alliances. They're also pairing them with mentors, trying to get people prepared and ready. They do interview training. They help them with the job process, all of that. So it's a program that we're developing. We're very excited about it. That's what the focus has been for 2016, is getting those launched in the 2 counties. And then as those go forward at the end of the year, we'll be starting to launch those in other communities and get those started. We are going to be having our next summit, 2017, the end of April. We have a meeting next week to finalize the date. Once that's finalized, we'll have the information out. We encourage y'all to share the information, invite people to attend, but we're definitely looking forward to it. We know there's a need in regards to foster care. We know there's a need in regards to the prison reentry. And we want to be a part of that by partnering with people of faith and partnering with the local communities to solve those problems. Because we can't do it alone. It has to be the people here in Arkansas, in their communities, solving these problems. So that's something that people keep asking, what happened to it this year? We just took a moment to step back, but we're going to be going full force in their summit next year, and we're looking forward to that. In regards to legislation, there are a few things that I wanted to touch on. They're not items that you're going to be seeing coming up, but they're things that we've done and things that we're closely monitoring, so when they do come up, we have a plan. Some of y'all may be aware of it, some of y'all may have not heard of it, but they're the amusement games, or they're called cherry machines in the gas stations. They're not supposed to be there, but nobody's really taken a look at those in a long time. The Alcohol Beverage Commission actually worked with our office, and they've started to crack down on those and started removing those from gas stations. So we're very thankful for their involvement. We're thankful that the director has decided to take an active role in that. And so we're monitoring it. They are closely working with it and removing those. So at this time, we're letting them handle it. But we are taking an active role in that. The hot topic everybody wants to talk about is marijuana. The governor, he was opposed to it. His PAC contributed money to the anti-marijuana movement. As the former head of the DEA, it was something that he understands the risks, understands the exposure that we're facing here in Arkansas. He definitely wasn't for it, but the people of Arkansas have spoken, and so now it's our duty to not bury our head in the sand and say, well, we don't like it, so we're going to ignore it. Our job is to be proactive and closely monitor it. The day after it passed, the governor issued $3 million from the Rainy Day Fund to start closely monitoring, to start putting together the commission and making sure that it's responsible implementation of what passed. We're not going to bury our head in the sand on this issue. It's better for us to stay deeply involved, make sure that it's been closely monitored, and that we, to the nth of the degree, but in the most responsible manner, put together what's going to happen with marijuana. We also strongly encourage local control, and we'll support local governments in their decisions in regards to the law. But that's our stance on the marijuana for now, is that we're working with it, we're developing it, and we'll have more information coming out closer to the time, but we're being closely involved in that, and the commission is setting things up with that.